Hi, Will from MusicTech here at the NAMM show with Philip from Austrian Audio. Philip, we've just reviewed the OC818 or 818 and the OC18 microphones from Austrian Audio. Love them, they're great.
Thanks.
You got something new?
Yes.
What's this? Well, headphones, obviously. But yeah.
That's right, yeah. We're launching those headphones here at the show, and this is the HI-X55. It's a closed-back over-ear headphone that we designed with really the professional musician and engineer in mind. But like with the microphones, we just didn't got parts and put them together. No, we developed our own driver for this headphone. So the membrane is really custom made, the material comes from Austria. We have a ring magnet system in this headphone. Ring magnet system means that the magnet sits on the outside and not in the middle, which is better because if the membrane moves and pushes the air back, it won't obstruct the air directly and give no reflections. This helps very much with the dynamic, and these are high excursion drivers, so they move a lot of air, also they are also very big, and this all leads to a very broad dynamic range of these headphones.
Okay.
A very broad dynamic range of the headphones is important, we feel, because with the old digital signal chain that we have nowadays, people are working on uncompressed material for a good part of their creative process. At the very end, you need to compress it because it needs to sound great on a kitchen radio.
Sure.
But for the whole process, you have high dynamic signals, and your headphones need to cope with those signals. But if you're in the creative process, then this is usually not something that's finished within 1 hour, but you're using those headphones for 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. So really made sure that these are super comfy. We have these super soft ear pads here.
I was going to feel that. Yep, so is that memory foam or something?
Memory foam, exactly.
Okay.
And
that's
then
nice.
we also have this earpad design where you really can fold your ear into the earpad. It gives more room for your ear without making the diameter of the cup too big. Why is that important? Because if you fold them up and want to carry them with you, production is happening on the go nowadays,
of course, yeah.
Then you don't want them to become too big to carry them around. So you can fold them up like this, or if you want to slide them into your laptop case, simply fold them flat, put them in there. All the hinges of these headphones are made out of metal.
Yeah, it's very sturdy. Like, what metal is it?
That's spring steel on the top, and we have an aluminum alloy on those parts here. So it's really very robust. We know that musicians are not known to treat their headphones very good, especially if they own the studio and not the musician itself. So yeah, that's things that we've taken care of.
And so you say it's for the high-end user, the pro user. Then can you tell us about the impedance? Then does this also work with pro devices and with consumer devices?
The impedance is 25 ohms, so
Okay.
it works very well also with battery-driven devices. We know that people are producing in their hotel room. They maybe only have an iVac with them, so the output can easily drive this headphone to a very sufficient level. That's working very good. We do those headphones in Austria, so they are made and produced in Vienna. And actually this model retails for $299.
USD? Is that USD or euros?
Well, it's the same. It's including tax in euros and without tax in the US.
Okay, and when are these going to be available?
We're starting production on Monday.
Yeah.
So we're shipping the first pieces end of the month. They will be in the first stores in February. And we have a second model of this.
Okay, before we move on to the second model, can I just try these on very quickly?
Yeah, absolutely.
To see how comfortable
Shall
these
I
are.
hold you the
Thank
microphone?
You can hold that.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's great.
Now I can talk a lot of strange things because he's not hearing me anymore.
The sound isolation. Sorry, I'm just going to... the sound isolation is pretty great, actually. We're in quite a loud hall here, and it cuts out a lot.
Yeah, they have a double shielding system, so the driver itself is closed, plus also the ear cup is closed additionally. So this really helps a lot with a good sound and isolation, and you want that in the studio. You don't want any music from the headphone to bleed into your open microphone.
Okay.
Or also if you're using it on a drum set, for example, you don't want to get it in.
Yeah. So the other pair then, very quickly.
Yes, that's the over-ear model, the HI-X55, and this here is the smaller brother. It's the HI-X50. It's the on-ear version of the headphone. The mechanical and acoustical properties are pretty much the same. Not completely, because we've tuned those a little more bassy, simply because we know that the on-ear models are typically used with DJs and front of house engineers. They need that extra punch to get over the crowd noise, so just a little bit more on the bass. Apart from that, also the same materials, also made in Austria. Those are like 8 weeks behind, so they will be available in April. Retail for $249, so a little bit cheaper. Yeah.
And so, presumably, if these are for DJ use, I mean, this is very robust, and this
absolutely,
twist,
absolutely.
And also goes how loud?
Oh, freaking loud!
Freaking loud! You heard it here first. Frequency response, finally.
Yeah, we have the frequency response from 5 Hz to 28 kHz. That's really transmitting the lows to the very high frequencies very evenly. We have this whole dynamic range that these headphones can really transmit very good.
And also, are the parts replaceable if you damage a part? How does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can replace the ear pads, you can replace the ear pads, you can replace the headband. The other parts, yeah, we use a lot of screws. We have basically the headphones are glued together. So in case that really something goes wrong, you could repair them. Actually, I'm not foreseeing that, but it would be possible because it's not glued together, but screwed together.
Got it. Philip, these are available when? 8 weeks' time, you say?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more videos, visit musictech.net. Thanks for watching.